Hi everyone, I'm Gungun. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we have a very special guest with us. He is Vaibhav, who has cracked 2-month internship at Samsung and is currently working as a software developer.
Uh, Hello everyone, and I'm really fortunate to be invited for this short session. Talking about myself, as I have been already introduced, I am Vaibhav. I'm currently working as a software developer, and in the past, I have interned at Samsung Research Institute Bangalore for 2 months. I have completed my BTech from Netaji Subhash University of Technology, or quite popularly known as NSUT Delhi.
Hmm.
And yes, that was my brief introduction.
Okay, sounds good. Now, without discussing anything else, let us discuss about the opportunity that you have got.
So, talking about the Samsung opportunity, so this was an on-campus opportunity which I received during my third year, and my internship was kind of little late. So it was one of the last few companies that visited my college, but yes, it was an on-campus opportunity.
Okay, got it. Now, what was the resume shortlisting criteria?
So, talking about the resume shortlisting criteria, since it was an on-campus opportunity, there was not really shortlisting on the basis of resume. However, there was shortlisting on the basis of CGPA. Like initially, the cap set by the company was around 7.5, as far as I remember. And however, the students that got shortlisted for the interviews were like mostly above 8 CGPA. So that was that.
Okay, got it. And after the shortlisting, when was the OA round scheduled?
Like as far as I remember, I don't remember it very precisely, but Samsung came to our college around like 3rd of October, and the after 10 to 12 days, that is around 12 or 13th October, was the online assessment scheduled, and post that there were interviews. So yeah, the whole process I think took about a month or so.
Okay, got it. What were the questions asked in the OA round?
So talking about the questions in the OA round, the OA was like pretty straightforward. There were three DSA questions that needed to be solved, and as far as the timing is considered, I remember it was around 1.5 hours, if I
Hmm.
am correct. I'm not very sure about it, but approximately it was 90 minutes, and there were three questions, and all the three questions were about like a medium hard level. One was from trees, one was of TP, and the third one, I don't remember it correctly, but it was like all these three questions were story based questions and
Hmm.
not the typical DSA problems that
Typical
we do
DSA
on.
questions.
Yes.
Okay. How much would you rate the difficulty?
So, like the tree question was kind of difficult, and I would rate it in the hard category. The TP and the third question were kind of medium questions.
Hmm. Got it. And when did you got the final result for the OA?
So the results for the OA were shared, I think, around 28th of October, and it was followed by the interviews which were held on 3rd November.
Okay, got it. And what was the day of interview looked like? How many interviews were there, and what was the spacing between all of them?
So, talking about the interview process was itself very straightforward, and there was a single round of interview for Samsung, and for my case, it was of around 35 to 40 minutes, and it's like on 3rd November itself, the interviews were held, and on the same day, we got the results that these students were selected. By the evening, we got the results.
Got it. What was asked in the interview?
So, talking about the interview, like I was asked a few questions from core subjects like OOPS and OS,
Hmm.
and one particular question that I remember because I wasn't able to answer that this question at that moment
Hmm.
was the difference between stable and unstable sort.
Hmm.
So. this question I remember. And apart from this, there was a single DSA question which I needed to solve. Like
Hmm.
the interview was in online mode, and I had to write the code in a Google Doc, and then the interview had asked me to copy paste in the uh, team stat basically. So that was the interview. And talking about the question itself, it was a DP question. It is quite a famous problem. Like if you are in the top left corner of a grid,
Hmm.
you have to return how many number of ways we can reach the bottom right corner of that particular.
Hmm.
So this was the DSA question. Also, there was a puzzle which was asked to me in the interviews, and it is also quite a famous puzzle. Like we have been given jugs of 3 liter and 5 liter, and we need to measure 4 liters of water.
Hmm.
So this was the puzzle that was asked to me, and this pretty much wrapped up the interview.
Okay, got it. So, what was your approach for solving that particular problem? Did you do it directly the optimized solution, or you gave the solution in iterative manner? Let's say recursion, then memoization, then tabulation.
Talking about the like approach, the brute force, I just told it verbally, and the interviewer did not ask me to code it. However, about the DP solution, even he did not ask me for the space optimized version. However,
Hmm.
I had to code the memoization and the tabulation approaches.
Okay, got it, got it.
So that was from the interview part, and around, as far as I remember, 25 to 30 students were there
Hmm.
who had been shortlisted for the interviews,
Hmm.
and I think 8 students were selected for the interview.
Okay, got it. So, what was your preparation strategy?
So talking about the preparation strategy, it was not one of the best strategy, I believe.
Hmm.
But however, what I did is what I'm going to tell. Like I majorly focused on DSA. I solved like the popular sheets that we have on internet, and almost pretty much all of them have the same set of questions. So yes, I solved DSA questions on lead code from those particular sheets. And
Hmm.
apart from this, I also I was parallelly doing code courses at that
Hmm.
time, and code courses I was giving contest and up solving, and I was not solving questions on DSA on code courses. Only the contest part I was doing. And apart from this, like I had done web development, uh, but like I was not very into it, and I had not done it with very much specialization and just for the sake of adding projects in my resume.
Hmm.
Uh, so that was for the web development part. Like, however, I would suggest that we should do any kind of development more.
Hmm.
We should focus on any kind of development so that even if in an interview we are asked questions from the project, so we are confident. So this was one of the things that I was not very much confident about.
Got it, got it. Now, what was your experience of 2 months?
So talking about the internship itself, the internship was fully remote, and basically it was 2 month internship, and approximately 9 weeks were work from home. And the last week, Samsung had called all the interns to their Bangalore office,
Hmm.
and basically the PPO process for Samsung goes they conduct a test. There's a test called SWC exam, which we
Hmm.
need to qualify to be eligible for a PPO. And so 9 weeks were work from home, and all the students that I had interacted with had different tech stacks. For me, it was majorly Python and machine learning, and however, one good thing was that Samsung does give you enough time to like we are not if you are not familiar with a particular tech stack, they give you enough time to explore it and first learn the basics about it and then
Hmm.
jump onto the tasks. So that was for the part of the part project of the intern.
Hmm.
And the PPO process itself I told they conduct an offline test, and that test pretty much consists of a single question of DSA.
Hmm.
However, it is mandatory to pass all the test cases in it. And if you don't pass even a single test case, then you
Hmm.
are you are not eligible for the PPO because
Oh,
test has failed. So that is kind of the most important thing if you are targeting a PPO at Samsung.
okay. Got it. Got it. So, any final tips that you would like to give to the viewers?
So talking about tips, uh, as far if you are asking me Samsung specific point of view, then I would say DSA plays a strong role, from the test for the PPO that they conduct. So DSA is kind of emphasized for Samsung. However, in general, you should also give time to development.
Hmm.
And basically, to summarize, I would say that if you are from a tier one college, then if you are doing DSA and maybe even if you do CP, then that would be enough. But if you are from tier two, tier three colleges,
Hmm.
then definitely development is also required.
Got it. Got it. Thank you, Vaibhav, for sharing your journey and being on the podcast.
It was my pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Hmm.